Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get our message for today. Happy Earth Day. Oh, I'm so excited. Just hanging out with the Leo and the Orion Rising group last night, doing their podcast. He does the Law of One on Fridays, right? We've got Venus. We were just talking about how the Earth's solar system is called the Venus Federation or Coalition or whatever, and we're working with the Orion Coalition. 7 and Capricorn. Ooh, about chains. Talking a lot about chains. 7, the discord, the lies, and everything that are going around right now. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be hanging out over there. They're on Facebook and on YouTube under Orion Rising. I don't know if I'm going to be a speaker today or if I'm going to join panel, whatever. Kind of last minute that we brought it up last night, but if anything, I will definitely be over there in the comments. So if y'all want to come hang out, chitter chatter with the crazy alien people with me, you guys are always welcome. People always wonder what I am, and I try to explain it best I can. Whereas some people, and this is specifically for certain types of starseeds that are into this galactic type of stuff, so how do I describe myself within that group, right, is, whereas a lot of people feel that they, like Orion, or Leo from Orion Rising feels like he's part of the Orion Coalition. Some people believe that they are Pleiadian, Arcturian, Assyrian, or from the star Sirius. Like, there's all these different galactic energies that people connect to. For me, I am originally from the Venus, I guess. I didn't know, like, Venus was our main planet over here, but it makes a lot of sense. It's the heart, so it's the heart center of our solar system. I always considered myself that I was a graduate earthbound soul, that my soul source energy is from Venus, the sun, from the solar system, from Earth itself, that I have graduated, and I have been to at least the Arcturian area of space, and then come back. A lot of these people feel like that there was a call put out when I worked in the Zenden in Port Royal in South Carolina. Susan there, she was Pleiades, and she wrote a book called We Answered the Call, and we used to have this talk all the time, and she would be like, yeah, but talking about answering the call to help raise the vibration of the planets, and I'm like, yes, who do you think sent the call? Who do you think was calling? And that's my energy. What? I was part of the group that was calling out. So it's great to, the infinite levels of my crazy know no bounds. All right. So we got Venus, we've got Capricorn, and we got 7 here with those lies and reaping what one sows, right? I got that Capricorn is that devil change, toxic energy, those fears that bind us, things like that. We got the star guidance here. We got the moon about those secrets and phases. There's a lot of focus on a masculine here. Something about taking flight with some sort of seed of intention, right? So this person has had intentions on this for a while, and they're getting an opportunity to start to take flight. Should we do a story time to go with this one today? What is the main story that this character is dealing with? We've got the gentleman again, and birds. Interesting. So, in this story, we got the gentleman. So this is the peasant who defeated the tiger in this card, right, to become notable in his community, right? That's how he rose from being the pauper to a man of stature, was by outwitting a tiger, right? Outwitting the enemy. Now in birds, this is all about how the roadrunner lost its right to flight, right? 7 of Pentacles, reaping what one sows. So this one bird was, I guess, running for king, and he talked the roadrunner into giving him his flight feathers. And then once this person became king and had all this flight, they refused. I'm going to read that one for y'all. Because I want to know. I don't remember if he got his wings back or if he didn't. I hope it's right to it. I didn't even have to look. 7 of Pentacles, coming and going, small problems, verbal communications, and misunderstandings. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. Right? How the King of the Birds was chosen is a Mayan story that describes how the Quetzal, a plain brown bird, campaigned to be King of the Birds. He convinced the beautiful but shy roadrunner to lend him his feathers, and when the Quetzal was chosen because of his burrowing finery, he failed to return the feathers. Due to this problem, the roadrunner now hides and watches all the comings and goings of the other birds. He wants to communicate with the Quetzal, but the King of the Bird just flies too high. And all the other birds in the background of this card represent how badly things can go awry when too many beaks are involved. Notice where the birds show up can determine who is communicating and why. Make sure you truly understand what it is that you want to say and what it is being said to you. Perhaps you can avoid a misunderstanding by simply paying close attention to the cards closest to the birds. Alright, so it's definitely the energy. I always say the narc word, right? They take your feathers, they take whatever it is you got, and they use it to lift themselves up. And then once they're up and they're in the spotlight, they pretend like they don't fucking know you, so that they can, they don't want anybody to know that you helped them get ahead. They don't want anybody to know that you did all this shit for them, right? They're just going to sit there and be like, oh no, I'm king. I did all this all by myself. Nobody helped me. And they make sure that all the other birds are distracted. It's kind of like a narc with the flying monkeys, right? Meanwhile, the roadrunner's just stuck in the background watching everything go down. Like, dude, like, you wouldn't... Is it Halsey? Has it feel sitting up there so far away but too far to hold me? Interesting. That would be the feminine perspective on that one. Yes, and where is the problem for the king? So high up there, so detached from where it was. What a shiny little glittery cage that they are in. Forgetting themselves, forgetting where they came from. Whoa! Alright, that jumped out quick. We got the dawn. We got a new beginning starting here, right? What's right around the bend? Alrighty, let's see. Got a King of Cups and a Three of Wands, or Three of Wands, a Queen of Wands. Someone is definitely trying to change their way of thinking. They're working on it, y'all. They're working on it. Wow. Okay. Now, I know that they want me to stop talking about it, but I'm just going to bring it up anyway. It's kind of like the energy of years ago, 2 years ago actually, on today, I was part of this Earth Day seminar, right? And I spent 2 days watching 12 hours straight, right? I just had it going the whole time on my computer, and I popped in and out of the comments, and I joined the panels in the evening, and I did my little part. I believe it was some point during the second day. If you look at Orion Rising's page, I time-stamped all of them from that year for them. But it was the last day in the last part of the segment, and the guy I was dating at the time suddenly was interested. He had been ignoring me all week about this. I had been so excited to do it. I had to do all this work to, to do my video and everything else, to have it pre-made and all this other jazz, right? And he didn't watch any of it with me. He did his own thing the whole fucking weekend, or the whole time. And then the last day, in the last panel, he decided he wanted to sit with me. Can I come sit with you in the living room? Can I come sit with you? I'll just stay in the background. And sure enough, he couldn't just sit there. He was not invited. He was not invited by anybody there. He didn't watch any of the speakers there. And then in the last few minutes of that panel, he tries to jump up over my shoulder and engage into a conversation. I gotta say, I was immensely, you can't fuck with spiritual people like that, like empaths and things like that. I was extremely impressed with the way that the rest of the guys, everybody on the panel just kind of ignored him. Because it's like, you're not invited. You weren't invited. We don't know you, dude. You're a nobody to us. You were unseen. You know what I'm saying? You're not part of this. What's going on here? Like, we know her. She's been here. We've talked to her for years. We know her, what she does online. We have whatever. We've engaged in everything else. It's like you just pop up out of nowhere and demand attention from people. I don't know. It was very, very weird. 11:22 there. It was just weird the way he did it, and it ended up being a very big point of contention for us later. Because I couldn't explain to him why that was rude. To this day, he doesn't understand why that was rude. He still can't grasp it. Narcs can't grasp it. They're like, I don't understand. What do you mean it was rude? Everybody wants to talk to me. I'm smarter than you. You're just a dumb female. That's his energy. His energy is what females can never be as smart as men because we're emotional and things like that. And it's like, these people understood this energy right away. Like, you can't mess with these people. These were high-level Masons. These are, people are certified, down to everything from being high priests and priestesses to Jedis and to knights, all kinds of shit, right? They all are in these things, right? And they all have vast knowledge. They are so much smarter than my ex was, but he wouldn't know because his little narc brain didn't even think to watch these people before he tried to speak to them. He just jumped up and tried to bring up a topic that he knew about that nobody was talking about. You see what I'm saying? I'm picking this type of energy up because I've got this energy here, and I've got this energy here, and I've got this energy here, and I got this energy here, right? Look, dude, this is the player card, right? This is someone who's the player card, and they always put out that persona to be defensive. I got 3 jokers here, and whoever this is, you got away from this joker. This is definitely picking up a masculine karmic that she got away. Right, what? She got the F out of Dodge with that shit. Nobody wants to deal with this. Nobody wants to deal with this. If this is confirmation for your Mercury retrograde to not get back involved in this, don't, right? This is someone who likes third-party positions. They like to put themselves into third-party positions. They probably have a history of sleeping with other, before they even got with you, they probably had a history of sleeping with people who were known to be married to somebody else or dating somebody else, right? They put themselves in third-party situations. They love to wallow around and play the victim. Right? I love her in this card. She's just standing there looking at him like, dude, you really think I'm fucking stupid? You really think I'm stupid? Right? That's the energy that I got. It's like you're just going to lay there acting all dramatic, like you don't bring all this crap down upon yourself with your own karma. I got a boy king here, right? Because right after this emperor, right, look how young he looks in this card. Look how young, 143 there. Look how young this emperor looks, right? He's a child. This is a child. Could be an Aries, right? King of Wands, definitely a fire sign. King of Wands reversed. This is a toxic, narcissistic child, and I love you for trying to love whatever type of person this is. But no, you can't. If this is a grown-ass man still acting like a fucking child, you're going to have to just let this go. You're just going to have to let this go. Are they ever going to see what they did wrong? No. Are they ever going to? No. Are they? No. No. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It was like you said, why was I the toxic one the other night? It was an Aries new moon with the eclipse and everything else like that. I'm an Aries, it was hitting me hard. And yeah, I did do the problem of texting exes, and you know what? They said literally it was the same exact argument from years ago. Like, that's it. They're still the same exact argument, still the same exact accusations, still the same lies, still the same delusion. These people, like, when you do message them, what? They didn't move forward. What? If you ran from them, bet $10 they went for somebody else that they were dating. My ex is still waiting to run into the same girl that he broke up with that he sent pictures of me to make jealous, right? And I should have recognized then that the only reason he dated me was to make this other person jealous. I started out as a person in the triangulation, right? It's like you don't even realize it till you're like way past these types of energies. This person is never going to grow up. They're never going to grow up, right? And it's not, it's not just my last ex. I was raised by narcissists, so I have a tendency to be a people pleaser, and I'm very empathetic, so that tends to attract these people for me, right? It puts a lot of oppression on you for no reason, right? The Ten of Wands, it's like, what, you got to learn to carry what burdens are yours to carry, and understand that you can't fix other people, right? And I know we say that, and I know we fall into the future casting, and I know we do all this, but in the end, it's like, yeah, in the end, you need to worry about yourself, your own evolution, your own awakening, your own rising up, and realize where some people hold you down, right? Where some people hold you down. I wasn't invited to the next year's Earth Day seminar. I don't think it was over all of that, but it definitely was because I was going through the energy of dealing with this person who caused a lot of turmoil in my life and I would genuinely say wrecked my frequency. A lot of people had to deal with that over the last 2 years. It came in hand with everything that was going on. And it's amazing on how once everything like that lifted up, how things quickly shifted and I was able to shift back into a higher frequency, right? Regaining that balance. That's what it's all about, right? Balancing the metaphysical and the reality. I get the serenity pair, right? Give me the strength to change the things I can and the ability to, let go of the things that I can't. That's that energy, right? You can't change this person. Nothing's going to change this person unless they want to change. Ace of Pentacles. You really do need to just focus on yourself, whoever this is. I know Mercury retrogrades are hard and everything else like that. I know the energy is very, very intense right now, right? There's an energy of keep working on yourself here, definitely, is rolling around in the back of your mind. And it's like, you might have these moments of like, but I like this one in particular because it's like I'm always sharing these little magic cards here. And they always have these crazy symbols on them. And people are always so anal about making sure these symbols are so perfect. Don't be afraid to draw your pentacles crooked or your symbols crooked. Don't be afraid, that your candles don't look perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's not about that. Right? It's not about perfection. And the more you do, the better you get at it. That's the whole Three of Pentacles energy. It's starting the foundation. It's planting the seeds of intention. It's actually a little bit beyond planting the seeds of intention. The Ace of Pentacles is planting the seeds of intention. The Two of Pentacles is balancing whatever this intention is into your life. And then the Three of Pentacles is actually putting the focus to build on it, right? We've got this Hangman position as the overall here. on the 5D, hanging upside down, right? That energy of seeing things from a different perspective, right? There's a very immature person here, right? This person acts like the King of Cups. They act like the King of Cups, which is like they act like they're all balanced and they're all in control, but they're really not. They got this Casanova energy, they got this stalker energy. They spy, they watch, they evaluate people, and I get with this Knight of Cups, they love bomb people. They like to keep in third-party situations. They especially have a thing for fiery-ass females, right? It's an energy of, I don't even like, it's so skeevy, but it's like this person, I get the energy of breaking wild horses. That's fun for them. I try to tell this to people all the time. And they're always like, why do they pick me? Why do they pick me? Because you're bright and you're fucking shiny and you're beautiful. I don't care what size you are or what you look like. When you embody these energies, you are so bright and shiny and beautiful. And yes, these men that come in, all they want to do is all they want is your energy. That's all they want. And they know what they're doing. Deep down, subconsciously, they are well aware of what they are doing. I don't care what they say on the front or whatever. They keep these energies around so that they can siphon off of them. They need you to survive. It's vampires. You know, vampires always get the energy of drinking blood, but they don't. They siphon your energy, right? Telling you, man. I'm telling you. I need to get more into how they do it for you guys one day and have the whole thing, but it's kind of, maybe I'll have to do it on Patreon, because it'd definitely be a little too risque for YouTube right now. Got the Chariot here, Perseverance, the Empress, right? This is definitely the energy of keep moving forward, hon. Keep moving forward, Empress. Don't look back. Don't go back, right? I got this. There's cycles and their phases, yes. And you're all allowed to cycle and you're allowed to phase. And yes, you're picking up on these energies right now because they are huge shifts going on, right? There's a focus. Don't look back. Keep focusing forward, right? Focus on what you're manifesting, right? That pressure you feel right now. I love that line. That pressure you feel is the universe telling you to lean into what you're doing right now, right? Don't go backwards, right? Keep going forwards. Lean into what you're doing. That resistance you're feeling is calling you to really keep firm in who you are. Stay strong to who you are. Don't listen to anything this person has to say when they're trying to mislead you. There's something coming in. There's some sort of judgment coming in here that's going to help you make a decision. It's going to bring in justice. It's going to bring in sun, right? And it's going to make it a lot easier to move on from these past energies. Got the Hermit energy here. I get with this, I've like, you've got to learn how to be generous with your energy, because I know that's what you're meant to do, is share your energy. But you also need to be mindful of not to give so much till you are left drained and out in the cold. And you definitely have a big message of be very careful right now. You want to hold on to your energy, right? Because you are right at the precipice of breaking through to this 10 of coins energy right now, right? And that's why the universe is like, what? The universe took everything away from you? Because if it would have given you the 10 of coins before, you'd have lost it all. You'd have gave it all away. You'd have let this person drain you dry. This person would have ruined you, right? There's definitely a lot going on. This could be very much, this could pain your heart a lot, because it's meant to trigger another level of heart center opening here, right? Got this double fives here. Definitely have the energy of letting go of those crabs in the bucket. Just letting go. Let go. Let go of anybody's opinion of you that is pulling you down. Especially if the only reason they're attacking you is because you're doing better than them, because you moved on from them. Like, and the idea of doing better is, it's not got anything to do with money or anything else like that. It's an energy thing, and your energy is right on this precipice. I don't know what this Two of Cups soul connection is right here, right? It's definitely showing up here to focus on something more in the new and letting the past go. There's a Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Staves. You're moving towards a really big, you're about to get major victories. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's a lot of 10s. What's going on here, Emperor? We definitely have someone who's in the drama energy, the victim energy, right? This person's whole thing is acting oppressed. Oh, I'm so oppressed. Look how hard. Look, this person's coming at you. Look. See, this person's not even consistent, right? They're like, look, I'm balanced and I'm working. I'm balanced and I'm working. You know, like, oh, well, it's me. But look how I'm carrying myself. You know, I'm the Emperor. Let's see what we got. I'm the Emperor, right? This person's more concerned about who's watching them right now, right? But there's massive towers happening, right? 5 of Swords, there's a lot of conflict. This person's spying on you. The whole thing of putting this out there like that is like they're spying. They've been spying on you. They can say whatever they want. They've been spying. They are addicted to following you. There's the sword of fucking truth for you, baby. They're addicted to following you, to watching you, to stalking you, right? They act like the emperors, but they're a childish ass Page of Swords, and that's the truth. They don't want to fight either. They are a fucking liar. They are a liar. What are they lying about? They're not. They are not, and they know it. They're not, and they know it. They're not, and they know it. They want to be. They want to be. They wish they were. They wish they could even grasp the fucking concept of it. They can't. This person could never grasp the concept of coming together with another divine energy and y'all elevating each other. Y'all embracing each other as you truly are and radiating and glowing and growing and manifesting that genuine love and abundance energy. They don't understand it. They operate on a frequency of greed and lust, and it's all about what? Anybody they connect with, that is a stepping stone. And they will always be under them. And there will always be someone they just use. They use for resource, they use for money, they use for sex, they use for energy. They can't comprehend it. They can't grasp it, right? And they'll always be the ones, like in a movie. Like if you watch movies, they don't cry for the characters, right? This was something I said it once. I was just like, it's something big if someone cries in a movie that shows that they have emotions, right? That they are empathic, they put themselves in other people's shoes. But I can distinctly remember one time watching a movie, and I kind of felt that way because he was very, very emotional watching movies. But then one day he was crying, and I realized, and he said, "I'll never have that. I never had a brother like that," or I wish I could have a connection like that. And I realized that he wasn't crying in the movie for the characters in the movie. He was crying for himself. I mean, even the tears that they shed over movies, they weren't for the movies. They didn't cry because of the character, what the character was going through. They were crying because they didn't have what the character has. They were literally crying because they do not possess the emotional maturity to have genuine connections. It was the most bizarre epiphany I ever had in my life. I was like, oh my God. That's how this person fakes emotion. It has nothing to do. They don't feel sorry for these characters. They feel sorry that they don't have something this character has. It was so bizarre to me when it finally fucking hit me. I was like, wow. That's what I mean. This person will never understand. They will never understand it. And it's blocking you from connecting with people you need to connect to, right? There's a call for the strength here. Time to grab the tiger by the tail. Set some solid seeds of intention in the direction that the universe is guiding you in. There it is again. Lean in. That pressure. It's meant to push you. It's meant to push you to start taking those steps. Page of coins. It's time to start putting your money where your mouth is, even if it's only $5, right? There's definitely some victory in taking a leap here, right? But you got to let the past die for the new to be reborn. You need to operate in that heart-based center. It's that kind of energy. It's like, you know, the Queen of Cups in this situation, it's not an energy of how you control your emotions and how you let it go. Is you forgive that person. Forgive them. Karma's got them. You don't have to do anything. You don't need to lower yourself. You don't need to call them. You don't need to fight. You don't need to argue. You don't need to do any of that. Karma's got them. Life will continue to keep punishing this person because they'll keep punishing themselves, right? They'll keep putting themselves in situations to lose everything that they have over and over again because being a victim is part of their identity. So I'll feel bad for them. Their life is just going to be hard. There's nothing you can do about that, right? Just return their energy. If you want to, return it with love and light forgiveness or just block it off. There's an energy here of, it's like releasing the illusions, releasing the delusions, right? It's about putting yourself back into a heart center where your 9 of Cups is, where your realistic, 9 of Cups energy, doing what makes you happy, right? And there we go again, investing in that, investing what makes you happy, investing in your dreams, right? Worry about your dreams, where your center is. The King of Swords here. Picking this up as a different energy. There is a King of Swords here. There's someone who's been watching this whole situation as well. They see you as a Queen of Swords. There's a King of Swords that's been watching you. See, this is what I mean by these old energies are blocking new energies from coming in. There's someone who's been observing this situation. Someone you know has been observing it from the other side. And honestly, I'm picking up the energy of this person with that Page of Cups. They're like, I don't understand. She's so fantastic. Why is she dealing with this, right? She's like a Queen of fucking Swords. How is she so smart and dealing with this stupidity? I told you there was that 2 of Cups energy. There it is. I told you the 2 of Cups. There was a 2 of Cups energy in there that was being blocked out, right? There's someone. I get someone that you know, someone from your past, someone that you do have some sort of foundations with here, right? There's a very strong soul connection, right? This person, spiritually, they're like, the spirit's like, dude, this person could have been a partner in a past life, but definitely has that energy. There's some sort of, like I said, reaping what you sow energy with it. Something happened within this energy, too. Oh, with tangled webs we weave. Where did we weave? Some sort of rite of passage was going on here. This person was a little entrapped as well, right? King of Pentacles. I get like the reverse. I get like the masculine energy of the Queen of My World card with this, right? Aye. Who do we got here? Yes. This is the energy I'm picking up. Why? Who's a pretty birdie in a cage? Oh, that's special for somebody. Who's the pretty birdie in a cage? Right? Twinkle, twinkle. Did you forget yourself? Oh, what? We got the King of the Birds there. What? Are you not happy as king anymore? Is it becoming burdensome? No, I'm playing. Alright. there definitely was some celebration that happened here. There was some good times. And I think this is kind of the energy that has this person entrapped in these, right? There's a rite of passage going on. This person is trapped within some sort of gilded cage that they've built for themselves, but they can't stop thinking of these celebrations. 8 of Staves. They want to make a move. Ooh. Something's lighting a fire under their ass, right? They got this Page of Staves, 8 of Staves. Right? They're inspired. They want to make a move. 8 of Staves over them. 6 of Swords, too. This person wants something traditional. They're coming for it, right? It's all they can focus on. King of Staves. Wow, this shit. Knight of Staves. Ah! Temperance. This person's coming to bring balance, right? They've also been in a hangman situation. Ooh, well, that was a quick shift at the end there. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me today. Come and join us over at Orion Rising, either on YouTube or on Facebook. If you're Facebook friends with me, message me. I'll send you guys the links. Gonna be a fun day. Happy Earth Day. I love you all. I'm back as soon as I can, I promise.